So, let's start with the trailer, guys. Relis has made a new tower map, Deep Slid. It's a tower where all the driving is backwards. This map releases in 4 days, and to be ready for it, we're gonna play a backwards campaign and try to relearn all the mechanics. I used to be pretty good at this stuff, but now we'll see if I'm washed or not. 15 maps. Let's restart the green timer and play the first map. So this is gonna show all the different surfaces and probably gonna get incrementally more difficult. There were some signs about like what speed slide overlap you want and everything, but let's just drive. Going for all author times. So first of all, what happens if you only press backwards? Well, I'm accelerating, but very slowly. And I did not make the jump to the finish. If I slide on dirt, my speed jumps drastically. It's a lot faster. And then it comes to the next part, which is optimizing the exact angle you slide at and initiating it immediately. Like the first tick that you're on dirt, you want to initiate the slide. This was a 7:03, author time 7:01. Surely I didn't play the same campaign yesterday. It's a smart time to get ready for the tower. We got author time. I'm not sure I'm gonna try to beat Arthur. Relis, I'm finally playing your campaign. Nice to see you. I know you've been waiting months. I'm finally doing it. You just needed to give me an occasion. I've had it on like my notes for a while. Oh, I should play this one. Finally, we're doing it. But yeah, let's go next map. I'm guessing they're just doing the same thing. Maybe we can learn something here. From Arthur. Arthur, kind of the goat of backwards driving. Just better overlap, honestly. You're late, guys. I played it months ago. I don't think we should gatekeep campaigns based on when they were played. I think you should, if you enjoyed it, encourage others to play it as well. Even if you found it first. Let us enjoy it too. It looks good. So here, guys, something is going on. I'm not really explaining it yet, but on dirt, you have like this tiniest overlap angle possible is what you want. On road, it's quite wide. Like this is a backward speed slide on road. It looks nothing like the ones when you go forwards. There you also have a small overlap, but here it's like going very wide with the skids is the fastest angle. And that changes based on speed too. I'm guessing the Wirtual is just going to be full inside line. Dirt is 50% overlap, okay. Yeah, I've never like known the overlaps for backwards. It's all feeling. Are action keys useful? Maybe? For no slide it's super helpful, yeah. That's a good one. 6:07. Still a 10th. What we're looking for more than anything is, of course, making sure we don't miss a speed check on backwards, like on deep slid, by not being good enough at exact angles, but I think we have this one figured. Let's see. Wait, that is confusing. Bro is using a car skin that is flipped around. It looks like he's driving forwards, he's driving backwards. But he's using a turned around car skin. Very funny though. Next. Map 3. Oh, a turn. We even have a sign in front explaining it. Aha. So first some dirt speed slides and then road speed slide. What? Well, that was like proportionally better than I have been doing on some other maps. Unk still got it? Yeah. Now you need one that's like wide enough that you can keep it going. Okay, 9:08. I am very impressed with the top pace here, but I guess what I'm gonna have to hope for, guys, is that I'm consistent on speed slides, but maybe not the fastest. We'll see. Like, what do you do for something like this? For the landing. That's a fast, yeah, that's a faster landing, and then use all the space you can sliding and then straighten. Shimano, are you gonna play the backwards tower too? Will we have the squad? Like, it would be fun to see some of the backwards players, but also like you, Techie, or these LOL players. If Hefest and Ins play as well, yeah. Nat from Brazil, maybe. Yeah, I'm lost now for How to gain more. Now let's check. What is a 0.7? What is that? Oh, it's the guy with the forward skin again. Let's check the other one. Not forwards. That's a good name for this. Wow. Okay, so right then left. Landing quite straight, then... It's very good to know the overlaps. Like, look at... Oh, he even made one. Approximate guide made by not forwards. So as you're getting faster and faster, you want to steer less and less. Approximations of the gap. The gap you're looking at is the gap between... Well, the inner tire, I'm guessing. Or maybe the outer. Yeah, I'm lost. Whatever they did to build speed on the start, I didn't get it. Dirty turns. Arthur world record. Okay. Yeah, this one... Finish for Arthur. This one is gonna have quantum slide backwards. So, for long turns like this, it's faster to have full grip and slide at the same time. You just build more speed. Probably 60% steer. A bit ripped for keyboard. I mean, as long as you can get the top fin, as long as you get, like, for the tower map, I wouldn't care too much about pace, right? I would only care about, well, yeah, about getting the speed for different speed checks. That is a crazy speed check. So as long as I can get fast enough, even if it's like a very wide line here, that'll be okay. I mean, give me a joystick on this, and we can cook something. Or analog keyboard. Some analog binds to get the perfect angle, roughly. 1403, action key 3. Won't all these tower maps make people less excited for Deep to 3? I just think it's important to distinguish them. Like, I think if people try to hype this up as the next big tower map, crazy, and then it takes one day, that will kill the hype for Deep to 3. I think if people treat it as a side event while we're waiting for the main, like a warm-up band, then I think it's gonna be fine. Like, there's just that distinction that is necessary. 20, like, not a lot of people have gotten this top fin. Why is this map faster backwards? The easiest way to show you is just to drive forwards. All these maps are forced backwards with the fact that there's anti-boosters. Driving backwards over this, you don't lose speed. Driving forwards, you do lose speed. Relis, will there be speed checks like this? Am I gonna suffer? No challenging quantum slides. Okay. That's a curious way to phrase it. There are quantum slides, they're just not challenging. If the optimal steering angle here, guys, is like 55%, then this is gonna be very difficult on regular keyboard action keys. I can try. So now the idea is to look at the display and try to ballpark around 55% steering angle. Can you check Arthur's? I could, but it would be fun if we can do it without checking his record. This is... It's hard. I'm steering now, and if you steer too low, guys, you don't get the speed slide buff. So you have to steer quite aggressively in the start, and then... That might be where I'm losing. Like, can I steer? Like, now I'm faster, and then I can... it's both. So, in the start of the turn, I can steer more than action key 3, which will build more speed. But then as I'm building more speed, I need to gradually let go. Alright, so this, steer hard. Well. Damn it. Looked good. Ugh. It's so hard to get an exact percent. Maybe one could cap their key or something like that to always hit the same percentage. That sounds like cheating? Well, I mean, you gotta read the rules. If there are rules against it, then no. Then you wouldn't want to do it. But maybe if you did it at a time when there were no rules against it, maybe then it would be a little gray, but then you would get clarified rulings on it afterwards. Yellow card for thinking about it. Okay, and then... That's it. GG. Nice! 1293. That took a very long time, but I felt it out of the dirt. Okay, it took a long time, guys. Very hard to quantum slide so precisely backwards, and I'm still 0.2 behind the record. Let's see what Arthur did. 73% down to 50. 312 and ramp cut. I mean, it's basically exactly what we talked about. I can't believe that works, though. With 312, I thought you'd at least need like 315. Relic has skids as a different trick? Is there a difference between what we're doing? You know the skids you can have on road that's also on dirt? Oh. Oh, so it... Okay. So now, follow-up question to the backwards mains. Does it work the same way? The one on road works when you, like, very quickly snap the steering, right? So if you do it on road, you have to very quickly countersteer. Is it the same thing? Like this? Wait, that's crazy. Who found that out? You can have connected skids while speed sliding the full grip backwards. Yeah, there I had it. Arthur, you found it out? That's unbelievable. Yeah, because now I'm getting it. Well, I had it one time. Unbelievable. Okay, that was very difficult. Let's hope that's the last quantum full grip backward slide of this campaign and that there's nothing on the tower. Next map. Maybe you could do it here. How does it work? It's the same thing, but you just have to very quickly snap steer. Like here, you can see it on road. And they were doing the same thing on dirt. If you're very confused, listen to this. The thing we were trying to demonstrate is that this, having skid marks behind your car on road, is faster on backwards. It's strange, but it just accelerates more. It's closer to sliding than if you don't have skids. So here, huge speed difference, you see that? Okay. Top corner. I could have steered a bit more, maybe. I lost some time there. 10.5. Could PB here. 10.5. 10.2 is pretty crazy. Flow hacks, let's take a look. Oh, very smooth landing. Jesus, speed. Yeah, comparison, look. He got like a weird nosedive backwards. He almost crashed the finish. Alright, map 6, 1.5 hours in. This is going splendid. Oh, nice scenery. This map might be a bit challenging. It's set at the bottom of the sign there. I didn't read it all. But we have a dirt speed slide into platform. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna be fast enough. You miss a couple of speed slides, you're doomed. This is a bit tricky. I wonder if you actually should go to the right on the start. Like this. Because then, like if you're on this side, you'll have more space for the road speed slide. This could finish. Still a bit short, but okay, I think we're on something. Try turning around and driving forwards. If you insist. Maybe it will work. Maybe everybody missed this simple trick. We're gaining. We're gonna be fast enough. Oh no, despair the booster. The mapper thought of it. Maybe there will be a part you forgot though, Relic, and then... Honestly, it would be disaster if there's a part on your tower that you forgot to force backwards. Because then we will truly never hear the end of it. Also, I just realized I can do this, and then I'm making it around the corner. I thought you have to go on the right side, but this is it. Speed slide backwards is so hard, yeah. It's different. Okay, 13.3, so I'm 1 second behind. What? Looking towards the roof reminds you of Queen's Gambit show. There's no Trackmania visualization happening in the roof. Just need to look away from the screen to think. The screen is a distraction. Yeah, author time here, tough. Can you not drive wait, let me try. Forwards? Because I've been thinking about this. We are gonna be faster. Wait, we're gaining. Oh, so close, so close. If only. Maybe we can work on that idea though. That was pretty close. Maybe closer than last time actually. I'm seeing progress. Maybe my tapping is not ideal. Like, I could imagine that the best strategy at like peak backwards is to hold angles rather than tap. Okay, I was almost out of time. Because I'm like stepping in and out of the ideal angle. Whereas someone who holds the ideal angle is just constantly accelerating better. Practice for deep slid, yes. 192? Hold up. Is that auto time? It's close. We got it. Yeah, 12.3 here is like unreal. What's the difference? Okay, he goes backwards. But he's like... That's an unreal run because he's going inside line and I think he's faster than me. He hit 192 with a full inside line? How? Okay, I want to try a little bit. Yeah, I still want to go next, guys. Just want to make sure I understand the concepts at work here. I think I do, but I'm not getting ideal speed slides. Ah, okay. Last try. We'll go next now. Last try. Clueless, but PB. Map 7. Bet you guys didn't expect that to PB last try. Is this dirt booster? No, it's platform. Okay. If the booster was any other surface, we could already speed slide on it, guys. Ooh, interesting. And yeah, a ton of speed needed. Okay. So we very obviously want to go to the right side now. To have speed for a flick. So we're gonna speed slide. Flick with skid marks, ideally, into speed slide this way. On the jump, you're supposed to get a jump there. And then speed slide the other way. So maybe if there's something like this on the tower, you would go back for speed if you fell. Like here, you would probably go back. Rather than trying and falling. Crazy speed needed. It looks that way, but it's just speed slides. Think about it this way. The car is useless backwards if you're not speed sliding. It doesn't accelerate. If you're sliding though, it does. So if you at any point have to drop the speed slide, huge difference. It's like you're only holding accelerate when you're sliding here. This was a bad slide, but enough to make it. Yeah, with bad speed, nothing works, and then when you get it, it's so satisfying. It's true. Same with any backwards trial map. Oh. No, the crowd, I'm sorry. No down the spectators and for a fail, for nothing. I'm sorry about that. $15.7, an eternity behind. I guess you could go... Wait. You could go inside line, I think, because this pushes you wide on the road, so now this speed slide is a lot more natural than if I were to go wide early. That's half a second. Progress. Apologies. Apologies. I was headed for the road. Terribly sorry about the inconvenience to the spectators. Oh, banger. Nice, auto time. I've never seen Wirtual happier on stream than when he hits the crowd. This is not true. This is not this is not true. I would never take joy out of such abhorrent acts. I would never laugh about such serious matters. PB. That's my peak. What the hell is 0.1? Better dirt. Insane inside line. What the? That is ridiculous. Next one. What's going on here? Plastic is harder to explain. More about feeling is to wiggle, changing from left to right. On low speeds, you need a bit of a wider angle, but typically you want to get the car sliding a little bit. You basically want to be on the edge of getting grip. Yeah, this I agree with. And it's very hard to, like, you're gonna go in one direction for a while, but then you, as soon as you change, you have to change over the middle without getting grip, and then slide the other way, and that's when you win. Again, we have to wonder, like, if the time gain here is mostly on the initiation from 0, it might not matter. Like, it might not be something to obsess over. 687. I'm just gonna check already. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, that's very different. Wait. Hang on. 11%? What input device are you even using? Ah, and then what he was able to do, because he's steering 11%, guys. What he was able to do with that is that he's not having to change direction. That's the overpowered thing. It's that you can do only one direction here before changing. Like, the drop down. If you make it to the drop down without changing direction, you gain a lot of time. Alright, next, I think. I'm feeling pretty done on this one. I will settle for this. Let's go next map. Plastic fantastic. More plastic. So, insta slide important. Road slide here, onto plastic. And quite the speed check, okay. Jump high. We at least finish the map. 0.5. Solid. What if I go down the middle? And jump out. Yeah. I do left first, then to... Yeah, then to the right. Sorry I'm taking so long to figure these things out. I feel very slow today, but... Oh, that's gonna be such an annoying issue on the tower if I'm slow to understand what to do. But that's why we practice. I think that's it. Okay. Slow to figure it out. Let's see what the world record is. Oi. That was a right, left, right very quickly. But yeah, similar start. Took me a moment. That's interesting though. He... On the platform... Are we faster here? He didn't steer that much, as I did. Steered less. So he went this angle. And I can tell that's giving a little bit more speed. $27, not bad. Maybe one more. Did I watch F1 today? I did not. I typically don't watch But I've been meaning to get into it. It's just hard to keep up with. The last couple of Sundays I've been very busy, so. I had so much speed there, and then I did one bad tap, and it evaporated. Nope. Okay, next. I mean, I couldn't PB. Next. Meeb, thank you. Golden hour. Yeah. Oh, you have to lock the skids that way. Is it forced? Okay, so what I'm seeing with a lot of these maps is like the strategy isn't forced for completing the map, but it's forced for like getting the best time, which is kind of nice. Also, yeah, Avuk, nice time. Cool to see a lot of the people that hunted this. The black map you got stuck on. Are there harder maps than the one we've ones we've been trying to beat? Like just hard to finish maps? Maybe that's the case. 1618, but that's without the flick. So, Sammy, do you know this trick? Like, on platform, if you have skid marks behind the car, it's faster. Not like speed sliding, but just full grip skid marks. Skid marks, you remember? Okay, yeah. Already mogged out a top 5. Let's see world record, if they're doing what I'm thinking of. No, he's not. Just regular. I guess you don't have the angle for it. Okay. That's very clean, yeah. Oh. $15.93. 90, okay. 1,000 behind the Avuk. Do you mind if I come on through? Dude, there is such a sick ramp cut. Is that not used in the record? I'm confused. Why would you not ramp cut here? You speed slide out this way? Ramp cut this part? Third place dust ramp cut? Okay. I mean, it should be faster. You have so much speed if you do it. Oh, so close. Anyway, that's PB. Yeah, get crushed, Abuk. I'm sorry. Keep practicing. Who's next? Who's next? Never mind, I have no speed. I have no speed. Yo, that's a lot of speed. Okay. That would be second place, but Arthur improved world record. So it's third. Did Arthur use my ramp cut to beat Flowhacks here? Oh, look at that. Look at that, Arthon. Little bit of credit, please. I noticed that. You did a 765 without it as well? Okay. No credit then. You are him. I'm sorry for even suggesting anything else. You're him. Nice time. Next map. Alright. 11. Master of all grounds. Okay, dirt, road, grass, road, plastic. Holy speed check. Holy. How's your social gathering yesterday? It was really fun. I played ping pong and drank wine and got offered to do a couple of shots. Not too many. I survived. I had a good time. But it was I also had a slow morning afterwards. But that's fine when you work in the evening. Not a problem. I ended up winning the ping pong tournament. 1 of 2 times. I got to display some like talent that I had when I was a kid that I only got to use to play more ping pong in recess. Am I the slowest player? I'm the slowest player that managed to finish. Okay. Can any slow players please check out this map so I don't have to be last? Never mind, never mind. I can't believe I didn't make it. Surely. Half a second from author time, I mean, I can just give up, I think. Maybe I have to be more, like I have to slide on the platform for longer. And the only way to achieve that is to like, oh, this. I was sure that would gain. Yeah, this is a better combination. Because I have so much space to do an entire road speed slide. Just angle and space, yeah. Oh, you know, it's 180. It's actually a huge sear. Hang on. Because we're low speed, it's like this. And this one is more like that. And then you will gain everything on the last jump, presumably. Big PB incoming in like 5 runs. Flute Vanescent with 41 months, by the way. Thank you so much for a continued resub. 34! Isn't that something? Beautiful. Yeah, come on. Beautiful. That was difficult. That was very difficult. Arthur with a 062. Does the same thing, but it's a mirrored pattern of what I was doing. Holy, these are clean. Very clean speed slides. Sausage Fest next map. Oppa. Okay, so this speed slide. Jump late. Probably I'm not gonna make it. I needed one more slide there. Yeah, it's very far. This is an insane speed check. Can you do a double? Can you speed slide here so much that you kind of jump and then start another? Yeah. Oh, this is difficult, but probably what you have to do. Let me just see ending for a sec. That when you speed slide left, you straighten out. Oh. Not bad. Like, to go faster, I need to reduce airtime on this jump. Why not action key 2 in the last part? Doesn't matter. It's just replicating a sliding angle. So if you do it with action key or not, it's as long as you get the sliding angle, you're fine. What if it does matter? I don't think it does. We've seen it on other maps too. Like, it might be easier if you're used to it to hit a certain angle, but the speed is lost on the start. Like, look at this. Before any action keys are involved, the run is already decided in this transition. There. It's not about this slide, it's the 10 more speed he has at that point. So it's about that uphill, which I just actually got. Oh, thank the Lord. 300 to spare. Okay, huge. Yeah, just the start. Nice. Let's compare the new ghosts. Yeah, that transition was toxic. I still lost time here, fair enough. But I had to save a bit to not mess it up. That's good. Next one. A little bit of patience, guys. Actually, quite a lot of patience. And you get to see good results. As I say that, though, we have another similarly crazy author time by the looks of it. So you need to start the slide on like the first tick of the grass. Roundabout is the map name, so I'm assuming we're doing this. But then you have to snap with skids, so that looked absolutely impossible from my first run. But if I now snap into this with skid marks, I might have enough speed to make it. Almost. Need a bit better speed slide landing. This looks good. Yeah, that's a finish. Watch it be like half a second from author time, because I went so wide. 0.2 to gain, okay. 0.2! I mean, sure, but how do you get an inside turn when you have all that speed? Wirtual may have done a funny, I don't believe it. I don't want to drive the wrong line if I'm gonna grind for like a really perfect 1800s faster author level. I want to just execute the line. Alright, let's watch world record. You're not serious. Did they all do this? Okay, so it's not everyone, it's only him. Yeah, he sets up wide, look at that. Okay, I mean, forgive me, but I think Reactor looks easier. Could get your first world record. Very legitimately so. I mean, the start is completely... This has to be so annoying. How did he... Like... Yeah, as long as you get onto the plastic. Maybe there's a better line. There's something. Now, hang on. If you could get Reactor down while turtle, you'd be very happy. Reactor up, not so much. It's something. How will this help you on deep slid? It's a bit hard to explain, but we've seen tower maps get shortcut with reactors before. Why do we think this one will be any different? Just gotta climb up the plastic block as you're picking up the reactor. Or some kind of weird turtle thing, but unlikely to work. Let me also think about this. Is there not a line where you're like driving forwards into this? I could see. Maybe in the very gap. It's unlikely. Damn, the reactor's so strong. We just need a little bit of lift, but it insists on not doing it. This? Oh. That is promising. And it like kinda angles towards finish too. I think we have the line. I'm gonna go for. Yeah, okay, we're going for this. Oh? Interesting attempt, I gotta say. Very interesting. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought it was it, but... not quite. That. Hit it? That's probably the best line you can get. There should be some strategy with Reactor down too, if you can climb these rocks. Yeah, so with this, you want the car to tilt sideways. The more sideways, the better. And then you're just gonna try to sideways fly to the finish. Let's find out. There's an angle there. There's an angle there. Okay. Would still take like 5 seconds to fall to the finish there. I mean, they look promising. I don't think these will work. If they do, it's the craziest Reactor record I've done if I could get that flight. Actually, someone had a genius idea. You wait a bit at the start so that you fly less, like, you do the same thing, but you just wait a bit for the Reactor to expire earlier. Yeah, no, like the waiting on the start, like people are saying it's good, but I'm just so confused because you can't stop inside the Reactor, you have to wait outside. Well. Well. So you could do that. I suppose that would be pretty fast. I shouldn't have released, I should have dared, but okay. 10:06. We are ready for deep slid, we're ready for the tower. But how fun to be part of the Cheesin. Juntao did the old forwards line we looked at. This looks like it's not gonna work. But he bounced. Cute. We got one more apparently. The last one in this campaign. And would you look at that? We start in our Reactor booster. Get to work. Get to work, everybody. We start several. Oh, wow. Interesting for sure. Okay, speed slide. I forgot we're actually doing backwards. Like, that's what we're doing here. This is a very high speed one. This might not have any skips, to be honest. I mean, what would you do? Oh, there's an anti-boost. Aha. One is too many. This is too... Nah, this is... Oh, but it's such a good setup. That finish is unbelievably hard to aim though, no? Is there a merit to using this one instead? There might be. Oh, he thought about it. He blinds you. Now, guys, this is... To get a flight like this with Reactor down at that distance is about as hard as deep tip 1 Reactor flight. Yeah. Because, like... The car... Reactor down, it's like an angry wasp. You don't really have control. If someone gets that, that would be sick, but I am deciding not to go for it. Kimpy Greg, or Kimpy Greg, thank you so much. Just trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. Appreciate it. A finish. Almost last in the world. I've been streaming weekends, but I wanted to stream more than that. From now on though, the 20th of March there's this backwards tower map that's releasing that I'm playing. There's a tournament in Birmingham, the 27th to the 29th, that I hope to be able to cast. Still awaiting approval for that. And then, yeah. Making some content here and there. That was almost author time, missed by 200ths. I think I'm pretty good at these high speed. Bro. Oh, this campaign will never recover. Juntao, bro. What is that? That took you like 2 seconds. You did both. Madman. Check second. No, he slid it. He slid it. He slid it. He's backwards. He's backwards. I first gotta beat author time before he watched the backwards record. Ow. Does this work with 80%? Action key 4 as you're snapping into that. It does. Okay. This is what I need to know. So I'm trying to keep the skid marks as I'm stopping the slide, and it works with action key. And that is a lot faster than not. Am I fast enough? That's all the time. GG. Let's see flow hacks. And we can pause the green timer. That was all the short. Stop. What do you mean? Did they all do this? Is there no honor amongst backwards players anymore? How does he clear the anti-boost and still make it? Try it. I'm not gonna. It's like 1 AM. Nice last piece of prep for deep slid. Like, I'm ready, more ready for the map if I beat the mapper. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, tune in March 20th, 8 PM Central European time for the backwards tower. Coming out in a couple of days. It's gonna be cool. See you guys for that. Maybe I'll stream in the meantime, but yeah.